Let us begin in stillness. Let us pause here together and allow the noise to fall away. There is no hurry in this moment. There is no place we must rush toward. We are here, now, breathing, present. And in this quiet, we turn our attention towards something greater than ourselves, something we cannot fully name but can always feel. We open our hearts. We quiet our minds. We allow ourselves to simply be. We give thanks this morning for the gift of breath, for the steady rhythm of air moving in and out of our bodies, sustaining us without our asking. We give thanks for the light that comes, for the chance to begin again, for the mercy of a new day unfolding before us. We did not create this day, and yet it is given to us freely. We give thanks for the ground beneath us, for the shelter around us, for the simple and profound fact that we are alive. We are grateful for our bodies, imperfect as they may be, carrying us forward, holding our stories, allowing us to move and rest and feel. We give thanks for the people in our lives, for those who love us and those we love, for the quiet presence of connection that sustains us even when we feel alone. We are grateful for the small things we so often overlook, the warmth of water, the taste of food, the comfort of a bed, the sound of a voice. These are not small things at all. They are the substance of our days. And so we pause and we say, thank you for this life. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this moment. As we move into this day, we carry with us the things we have done and the things we have left undone. We carry our intentions and our failures, our hopes and our regrets. We are aware that we are not perfect. We are aware that we have caused harm even when we did not mean to. We have been careless with our words. We have been impatient with those who needed our kindness. We have turned away when we might have turned toward. And so we ask for the grace to see ourselves clearly, without cruelty, but also without illusion. We ask for the humility to acknowledge where we have fallen short, and the courage to do better. We know that growth does not come from shame, but from honesty and from gentleness toward ourselves. Help us to hold our mistakes lightly enough that we can learn from them, and seriously enough that we do not repeat them. Help us to forgive ourselves as we hope to be forgiven. Help us to release the weight of what we cannot change and to take responsibility for what we can. We ask for patience today, patience with ourselves when we stumble or forget or fall back into old patterns, patience with others who are doing the best they can with what they carry, patience with the pace of things, which is so rarely the pace we would choose. We live in a world that moves quickly, that demands much, that rarely pauses, and yet we know that hurry does not serve us. We know that rushing leads to mistakes, to misunderstandings, to missed opportunities for connection, and so we ask for the ability to slow down, to move with intention, to be where we are instead of always leaning toward what comes next. Help us to listen before we speak. Help us to breathe before we react. Help us to pause when we feel the urge to push. We ask for kindness today, not as a grand gesture, but as a quiet practice woven into the fabric of our hours. Kindness in the way we greet the people we encounter. Kindness in the way we respond when we are inconvenienced or frustrated. Kindness in the small choices we make when no one is watching. Help us to see the dignity in every person, even those we do not understand, even those who irritate or challenge us. Help us to remember that everyone is carrying something we cannot see. Help us to offer the benefit of the doubt to assume good intentions, to soften our judgments. And when we cannot be kind, when we are too tired or too hurt or too overwhelmed, help us to at least do no harm. We ask for wisdom, not certainty. We do not need to have all the answers. We do not need to know the right path before we take the first step. But we do need discernment. We need the ability to sense what is true and what is false, what is helpful and what is harmful, what is ours to carry and what is not. Help us to distinguish between the voice of fear and the voice of wisdom. Help us to know when to speak and when to stay silent. Help us to recognize when we are acting from love and when we are acting from ego. Give us clarity without rigidity. Give us conviction without arrogance. Give us the courage to change our minds when we learn something new. We ask for compassion toward those who are struggling. There are so many who are in pain today, who are grieving, who are afraid, who are alone. There are those who do not have enough, who are not safe, who are not seen. We cannot fix all of this. We cannot solve every problem or heal every wound. But we can pay attention. We can notice. We can offer what we have, even if it feels small. Help us to be present to the suffering around us without being consumed by it. Help us to act when we can act and to hold space when we cannot. Help us to resist the temptation to turn away, to numb ourselves, to pretend that what does not touch us directly does not matter. It matters. Every person matters. Every life matters. And so we open our hearts, even when it is uncomfortable, even when it is costly, even when we do not know what to do. We ask for the strength to carry what is ours to carry today. Some of us are tired. Some of us are grieving. Some of us are afraid of what might come. We do not ask to have our burdens removed, but we do ask not to carry them alone. Help us to feel held even when we cannot see the hands that hold us. Help us to trust that we are not abandoned even when we feel isolated. Help us to remember that we have survived every difficult day we have ever faced and that we have what we need to face this one. Give us endurance without hardness. Give us resilience without bitterness. Give us hope without denial. We ask for gratitude to remain our foundation even when things are hard. It is easy to be grateful when life is easy. It is much harder when we are in pain, when we are disappointed, when we are afraid. And yet, even in the midst of difficulty, there are still threads of grace. There is still beauty. There is still love. There is still breath. Help us to notice these things. Help us to hold on to them. Help us to let them sustain us when everything else feels uncertain. We ask to be people who bring more light than darkness into the world. Not because we are special, but because we are willing. Not because we have it all figured out, but because we keep trying. Help us to be gentle with the tender places in others. Help us to be honest without being cruel. Help us to be strong without being hard. Help us to be present without being intrusive. Help us to love without needing to control. Help us to give without expecting return. Help us to receive without shame. As we prepare to move from this quiet space into the activity of the day, we carry with us a sense of calm. We carry with us the knowledge that we are not alone. We carry with us the intention to do our best and the grace to forgive ourselves when we fall short. We do not know what this day will bring. We do not know what challenges we will face, what joys we will encounter, what losses we will grieve. But we know that we will face it all as we have faced everything else, one breath at a time, one step at a time, one moment at a time. And that is enough. We release our need to control what we cannot control. We release our anxiety about what has not yet happened. We release our regret about what has already passed. We return to this moment, to this breath, to this presence, and we rest here, knowing that we are held. May we walk gently today. May we speak kindly. May we listen deeply. May we forgive quickly. May we love freely. And may we return again and again to the quiet center within us, where peace lives, where truth lives, where we are always, always home. We are grateful. We are here. We are ready. Amen.